What's going on, guys? My name is Colt Mosdef. If you do not know me, and I decided to put together this series based on psychology to help you guys get that boost in your trading. Nobody is talking about this information I'm going to share, so I suggest that you watch this whole entire series to really get a head start on your trading. Before we go into this information, by the way, all these intros are going to be the same for these videos in this series, but the videos itself will be different. Before we get started, go to the link in my description where it says Instagram and shoot me a follow if you don't already follow me. Also, if you guys want my one-on-one mentorship, send me the word mentorship and me and my team will get back to you as soon as possible, and we'll see if you're a good fit for my mentorship. Now, without further ado, let's get into the series. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is psychology video number 4. Very important information I'm about to tell you guys. Write this shit down, take a screenshot. I don't care what you guys do, just know that this is very important. These are the phases of change, and these are the changes that, or the phases that we have to go through to see change in every aspect of our life. So the phases of change. Number 1, we make mistakes, but we do not see it as a problem. So maybe somebody else hasn't reacted to us in a negative way from our mistakes, and maybe it's trading. Maybe you're like trading, but you don't notice that it's a problem yet. Maybe you just buy positions and you're like, well, I should be taking sell positions. I'm missing out on trades. Maybe you don't see that as a problem. Okay. Then maybe it gets a little bit more serious where you're starting to lose money because you're being greedy. You're maybe taking trades too early. You're impatient. And this is a very good point to get to when you're a trader, because a lot of amateur beginner traders, they're just making mistakes and they're not really understanding like why they're making mistakes. So once you start consciously comprehending like why you're making mistakes, that's a really big breakthrough point in your trading. Once you understand why you're making mistakes and you see it as a problem, that's a big point. So we make mistakes and start to see it as affecting us negatively. So you're taking these losses and you're starting to lose money. Number 3, we can no longer take the feeling associated with the mistakes we are making. So maybe you just lost so much money trading that you're starting to get affected financially. And now you're using your credit card to refund your account. Maybe you're taking money out of your savings account to refund your account. And that's not a good point. You guys should never get to that point. And a lot of people do get to that point where they lose all their money because they're just refunding their account. They're not taking a step back to be like, okay, well, it's the markets that are messing me up. It's not me. It's like, no, every time that you're taking a loss, like it's probably 20% the markets, but 80% your fault. Understand that. You guys should be taking wins. Like your trading, your win to loss ratio should be like 80%. Easy, at least like 70 to 80%. So number 3, we can't take the feelings associated with the mistakes we're making. It's like a rock bottom point where we're just done. It's really getting us angry. We're frustrated. We have this feeling where we're just worn out and beaten up. Okay? Then you get to the point where you're like, you know what, I need to make a change. Let's start making change. Instead of you making those old habits, you're now replacing those old habits with old bad habits with new good habits. So number 4, we become a change agent and see less mistakes and rarely fall into those mistakes. Yo, if you guys are looking to scale your trading business and you want to get to the next level, whether you're just starting out or you already have some experience in the trading industry, you need to join us at Reward Over Risk. We have a bunch of programs like one-on-one mentorship where I actually have a 10-day class where I show you my exact strategies. We have live trading sessions where we get on Zoom calls and trade together as a community. And we also have trading softwares that can trade 100% hands-free for you. We have everything that you need to take over to your trading this year and the following years. But the only way for you to apply for this is to click the link in the description and book a phone call. Once again, click the link in the description, book a phone call, and let's see if you're a good fit to be a part of our community. Talk soon. So maybe you're greedy once in a while and then you catch yourself and you're, I can't be doing that. Okay? Then it's getting to the point where like you have mastered that greediness. You're pretty close to mastering it. So we occasionally fall back into those old mistakes. So you rarely make those mistakes where you're greedy maybe you catch yourself sometimes, but it's at a point where the time before, and now it's getting to a point where it's less and less and less. And number 6, we no longer fall into old mistakes. This is where you have became like the master trader, and you no longer fall into these old mistakes. This is the overall breakthrough point, the tip of the iceberg, they would say. So these are really important things, but guys, this is like the phases of change that you guys need to understand. Very important information. Okay? Now, this is also important. You guys need to observe your feelings when you're trading. Are you feeling anxious or calm? Happy or mad? It's very important to take note of how you are feeling. And this is why I told you guys on a video previous to this one, or a couple videos back, that if you guys are going through a breakup or just like a tragedy in your life, you shouldn't be trading. You don't want to bring your sad emotions to the market and then they affect you and you're kind of on a mission where you're like, oh, if I make $500 then I'll be a little bit happier. Nah, guys, like deal with that stuff on your own time. It's not time to bring those emotions to the market. Okay? Now, when you're trading and you start to feel any negative emotion, it's time to walk away. If you're feeling anxious about a trade, walk away. Maybe you're already in the trade. Just walk away from the screen and think to yourself, do you know what? I have my stop loss set and I have my take profit. I am using proper risk and I know how much or how big of a loss that I'm going to take. It's going to be a 2% loss in my account. That's not bad at all. I just need to calm down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a quick walk around my cul-de-sac or my block and I'll be back in 30 minutes. When you come back in 30 minutes, you're like, oh crap, my TP was hit. And then you start to like, you get this reflection time where you're like, do you know what? I more so an experience where you're saying to yourself, do you know what? I was very anxious about that trade and I was scared. But first off, I really had no reason to be scared and anxious and have that type of feeling. So in the future, I'm not going to do that. And number 2, I now have an exercise, you literally have an exercise to do to get yourself into a new state of mind to avoid you making a dumb mistake and overreacting to the markets. Like I said, guys, you guys react to the markets don't react to you. When you're trading, this is very important. When you're trading, you should be always calm and collect. So if I ever find myself like freaking out, I'm anxious, I'll just walk away for a second, drink some water, do a little workout, run in my hallway, throw the ball for my dog Metro. I will just do something to get my mind off that feeling. So when I come back, I have a new perception on the markets and the way that I'm looking at the trade. Very important information right here. And that was the last slide. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Not a lot of people made it to the end of the video, but you did. Make sure you share this video with a friend. Also, comment below. I want to know who you guys are and how I can help you guys out with your trading. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm dropping weekly videos every single week on trading to help you guys out. Look forward to seeing you guys soon.